What's going on, people? Welcome to United View. Welcome to the lead up, the build up to the big one. We've had the preview. Now it's time for the combined 11. I'm joined by Mr. AGT from the COP TV. We saying, bro?
I'm very well, Flex. Thank you for having me on. This is my debut on the United View.
Yeah, another debut.
I've got to take my hat off to you, bro. I've got to take my hat off to you quickly because you're my big bro in this kind of scene. So when you put me onto certain things and things start going well, I always have to pay respects. But also, you know, the way you left and you started this up and it's popping off. Big up, man.
Love that. Appreciate that, man. And this is what the platform's for. It's for collaborations. It's for the wider community. It's to just do your thing. Do you know what I mean? Everyone can just come and have their say. Fans of other clubs, do you know what I'm saying? Big up.
Yeah, you might not like what I'm going to say though.
No. Listen. This is just the formality to begin the video. We're just showing some love, saying hello before we start to talk about the football. Yeah,
before the war starts.
Yeah, and we'll see if the comments are kind to you. But one thing everyone does know about me, I don't just do the deluded thing of just blindly backing my team and not looking at the other side. I love football, innit? I'm a football man. So we'll get into it. And you usually are as well. So it'll be interested to see if...
Listen, I celebrated a Luke Shaw goal with you not too long ago, bro.
Yeah,
that's the final of the Euros. You were all jumping up. I was jumping up. Jeez, that footage needs to get deleted quick time.
Exactly. It's a different thing now. Let's jump straight into this, man. Combined 11. Should we just say 4-3-3? Just to keep it simple?
Yeah, I think we keep it simple. 4-3-3.
With a number 10?
Maybe 15 years ago, it would have been maybe a 4-4-2. But exactly. We'll go with a 4-3-3 with either false 9, number 10, however you want to do it.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm here for that. Let's jump straight into it. You're the guest, so you get first pick. Let's start with the goalkeeper situation because Alisson's fantastic, brilliant. He's been consistent. David De Gea of late is I'm saying he's back. He's doing really well, saving us.
I can't lie. A few seasons ago, when United were really at their low point under Van Gaal, Mourinho, it was almost as if David De Gea literally kept you from getting
100%
like a top 10 finish, bro. Seriously, that guy, the saves he makes with his feet, the save he made the other day against Tielemans, where he pushes it onto the post, he lost the game. But that game literally could have been 6 or 7-2 if he doesn't make them saves.
Keeps us in the game against Atalanta as well.
In it. I saw the other night.
Yeah.
I think it was it Patson? What's his name? The striker that they brought on.
Dakar.
Yeah. So when he came on and went through for Atalanta, and he's tipped one on, and it could have been 3-0 to them at this point, and and you win the game.
No, Patson Dakar's at Leicester.
So no, what's his name, bro?
I know the guy they brought on, the tall black guy. I saw him.
Yeah. Because he played well against Liverpool last year.
He spun Liverpool. And
unbelievable save.
Saves,
So what I will say is De Gea, Ederson and Alisson and Mendy, I would say the top 4 keepers in world football. I would say. Or Black's slightly fallen off.
Yeah, you got to put some respect on them, man, though.
You have to put respect on Neuer, Ter Stegen and all that. But in terms of the Prem, which we know is the best league in the world, it's them 4. Now, if we're looking at them 4, De Gea, naturally, because of the other players around him defensively, he comes in at 4 for me. Then it's Mendy, then it's Ederson, and then it's the big man Ali. And I don't really need to take too much of your time up to describe why he's going in my team with you. But I mean, let's look at his saves the other night, for instance. 2 huge saves against Griezmann, where he comes out, makes himself so big. Makes himself so big, bro. That save against Napoli when we won the Champions League in the last minute against Milik. If he doesn't save that, we don't win the Champions League, Super Cup and World Club Cup. So that save wins us 3 trophies if you look at it like that. So I think most people would be quite comfortable having Alisson in there.
Yeah, I want to put De Gea. Obviously, I want to put De Gea as my guy. And with the journey that he's been on, where this is more of a personal thing, Liverpool fans are going to say, mate, don't really care, mate. Like, I'll keep it better. I get that. But in terms of the journey that De Gea's been on, getting the number 1 taken off him, Dean Henderson. Yeah, been there a long time, 10 years. And had the number 1 taken off him last year with Dean Henderson emerging. He's wrestled it back towards the back end of last season. He was, to be fair, pretty much all of last season, he was fine. Went away for the birth of his kid. Come back, he weren't the number 1 anymore. Like Ollie kind of done him dirty there, trying to push through Henderson. Then it was good towards the end of the season. Henderson got injured and had COVID beginning of this season. Now David De Gea is back to number 1. But more importantly, he's playing well again. He's saving our asses. It's back to the old David De Gea.
Is that a good thing, though, when your keeper is
No, of course not. Of course not. I said this the other day. I was saying in the match review, I was like, well done. Well, I was like, sorry, David De Gea, we've gone backwards to now you're the shining light again. I don't want to see that. But good, big keepers are there for big saves, isn't it? Like you said, against Alisson was doing it against Atletico. Key moments of the game, you know what I mean? Big save.
Big saves with his feet.
Is he going in? I'd probably concede that to you because to be fair, in the time that Alisson's been here, he's been very consistent the whole way through. When De Gea was having his wobble to get back to his best, Alisson was there just doing bits, winning Champions League, winning Premier Leagues, and obviously he's still doing bits now. So I don't want to concede it. I would go with De Gea, but I see what you're saying there. I mean, comments, I'll put it to you lot. I think a lot of our fans will probably go with De Gea because we know how well he's been doing to us on sentiment. But yeah, I'm still going to say De Gea, but I hear what you're saying. Wan-Bissaka over Trent.
Nah, come on, bro, man.
Alisson.
They did a top 10. Did you see the BBC? Did you see the BBC podcast the other day, the top 10 one? They did the top 10 fullbacks in Premier League history. Trent, in everyone's top 10, was at least in the top 3. And
no, I'm not saying
22.
No, I'm not saying no. I thought you're still talking about Alisson. I thought you said no. I'm saying Alisson, De Gea. Oh right, yeah. No, I didn't say Wan-Bissaka over him. I'm asking the question. I'm not saying it is.
There's no way.
Yeah,
nah, unfortunately, not.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, already we can clearly say the best fullbacks in Premier League history. Ashley Cole's there, Gary Neville's there, and Trent's the third, bro. And I don't see Aaron Wan-Bissaka in any man's top 10.
You just disrespected Carl Walker. Acted like he ain't been a big man for like 8
No, listen, Carl Walker's there as well. But I'm just going on what the top 10 said on this BBC's. It was Shearer and Micah Richards. Micah Richards even got number 10. So I don't know about this list.
Right, well, there you go. That's how credible the list is then. No, big up Micah.
True.
Micah.
But
what, Ivanovic and them
Trent's
man there? When Ivanovic was doing his thing,
Aspilicueta's there.
You know what's the other man? Ivanovic and City's guy for time.
Cancelo.
No. Zabaleta when he was playing for time. Solid.
But the thing of all these guys that we've just mentioned, none of them can do what Trent does. I personally feel, which almost revolutionizes the position itself of being a fullback. You heard what Jamie Carragher said.
But I think he's changed it on the clock.
Gary Neville. No one wants to grow up and be a Gary Neville.
Yeah.
So I would say Trent, bro. And if we're looking at the thing is the way United play, you would actually want Wan-Bissaka in because
that's what I was going to say. Styles make fights.
Sure, but which style is better, bro? Which style has been more successful in the last 4 years? It's Liverpool. So maybe in a way,
but if Trent went somewhere else, would he be able to play? Would he be able
Trent
to play
will never leave
how
Liverpool.
he plays? Well, there you go.
Trent will never leave Liverpool.
I'm not a deluded fan. Trent's clear of Wan-Bissaka in terms of in many aspects, apart from the one-on-one defending, which to be fair though, like the way Liverpool play, the way Klopp sets up, he has people that will cover Trent in that area. He'll have Henderson dropping into that space. He'll have Fabinho will pull across. He'll have the right side centre back coming across to fill that void because Trent's job in Klopp's system is to create. It's as simple as that.
On the halfway line at the deepest.
So I'm not one of these fans that say, "Oh, he's shit defensively, he can't do nothing, so he's crap." At the end of the day, in that system, what can you say? What can you say? So for us, yes, it probably wouldn't work if we had a marauding right back like Trent bombing on like that and just whipping balls in. But
would you prefer a style that allowed you to do that?
Of course. I want a style where my attacking fullbacks can bomb on, create chances, be on the front foot, put teams under pressure. Oh, that's exactly what I want. But we don't have it. All right, cool. Trent over Wan-Bissaka. I've got to give the honorary mention to Wan-Bissaka in terms of like defensively and in terms of in this game. I know this isn't really a preview, but coming up against Mane, yes, Mane's obviously top draw, but I'm so confident in Wan-Bissaka to be able to kind of fake. Mane's going to have to be very clever if he's going to get joy. The best joy is when the ball's over the other side of the pitch. Wan-Bissaka can sometimes go to sleep and leave a bit too much space behind him. In terms of trying to run at man, one-on-one, to skin man and all
he's
that.
He's good at that.
Wan-Bissaka's saying, no. You need to get the passing on. Like, try 1-2 me or something, but you're not getting past. But honorary mention to Wan-Bissaka. The centre-backs. Like, I saw some Liverpool fans, obviously, saying the Gomez thing. He gets in over Varane, and that's why Maguire's not in there. And obviously, we know Virgil's in there. We don't need to talk. Yeah, Virgil van Dijk's in there. For me personally, I'm saying Varane. And
I hear you.
I have to say this bit. Before you come in, I have to say this bit. I will shout out Matip because I do think he's disrespected. Matip, I'll hold my hands up. At the beginning of his Liverpool career, I thought, nah, he's just like backup guy. He's just not even that good. Like, do you know what I mean? They got Gomez. He's going to be the main guy. Matip's just, And as you watch him, he's steady. He reads the game well. And he's kind of one of them centre-backs. But because he's not the name brand, like, superstar kind of, your Ramos, your Van Dijk, your Varane, because he's not in that name brand category, he gets slept on. He's a solid defender. So I'll give you that. And I agree also that Varane, I'm putting him in there more as a caliber of centre-half, more than what he's done for Man United, because obviously he's played like 6 games and then got injured. But I can't sit and see a man like Gomez and a man like Matip come in next to Van Dijk over Varane. For me, as in that, just even as Varane the player, because I know he ain't done much at Man United yet, but I feel uncomfortable with that. So I'm saying Varane, Van Dijk. What are you saying?
I hear that. I definitely hear everything you've just said, because how can you overlook a man who's won that many Champions Leagues, La Liga, a Rolls Royce of a defender? And I hate saying that, but Varane and Van Dijk are 2 Rolls Royces. Let's have it right. Yeah.
We're trying to pick the best team. We're trying to pick what the best team would be between these players.
However, I rate how you have started to rate Matip. My man hasn't lost a Liverpool match in 55 games in the games that he started in the last 55, bro. No. Joel Matip has been our best defender this season, better than Van Dijk. Joel Matip brings the ball out. I think he's actually carried. I think this is a mad stat I saw the other day. You know how Joel Matip loves to go on these runs? And
he does. And you always think like, right, what's going on? Why is he up there? Yeah.
You think man's just going on an adventure for the fun of it. But he's carried the ball the most distance, more than certain midfielders, like attacking midfielders this season. Yeah. And the way that he's just bodied Gomez out the team, bro. Yes, Gomez got that horrible injury last year, as did Van Dijk. But let's not forget, before that, Gomez was untouchable, bro. Literally everything he won. And Matip has just gone, yeah, I hear you, bro, but you ain't getting back in this team. And it got to that stage now where if Gomez does get some minutes, it's at right back. Because we can't drop Joel Matip. And I'm thinking he's so injury prone. And I can't believe, what's the date? It's the 22nd of October. And he's not injured. Touch wood, like he stays that way. So I'm gonna put up a little bit of a defense, and I'm gonna say yes, Varane as the career. Yeah, you can't doubt that. But right now, this season, it has to be Joel Matip. It has to, bro.
Well, right now, look, on form, because he's played more. He played every game, hasn't he?
Every single
pretty
game.
Much. So he's played every single game. And Varane, like I said, has come and had a stop-start, came in, started all the games, then got injured, and now he's been out for the last few weeks.
Pedigree-wise,
Pedigree-wise, I'm okay. So what we'll do is we'll disagree and throw it to the comments, because I'm saying Varane just all out. I respect everything you're saying, and it's true. Technically on form, because he's played more games. I get that, but I'm uncomfortable. I can't do it. Varane for me, and everyone knows on this channel as well. When we was like hunting down Varane, he's my signing. He's my guy. Like, he's my. I'm surprised I ain't got the Varane shirt. Like Varane over Sancho for me. Like in terms of the signing, I was like, we got to get Varane. Varane is my guy. So I can't not ride out for him right now. So for me, Varane, you're saying Matip. I think the comments will probably agree with me. Don't let me down, but we'll see.
The fact that he's not got number 4 though, bro, and Phil Jones has held on to that. Yeah, it's a
respect thing, innit? Phil Jones won big Premier League at the club, innit? You have to just let man have their number and just wait, innit? You have to just, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to do that. Varane's cool, man. He doesn't need validation. We know, you know what I mean? Like you said, he's the Rolls Royce. He don't need the number to prove it. It's fine. He'll get that eventually. You know what I mean? Left back. Now, I have to be honest. The level that Luke Shaw, we spent a lot of time together during the Euros. Yeah. You saw what I was saying about Luke Shaw, especially when we was in the studio with some of the Arsenal guys and other people just trying to slander his name. And I was saying, listen, Luke Shaw at that time as well, because he had a whole great, amazing, best left back in the league.
He had a great season.
Best for me.
His best season was Robertson's worst season, though.
And Robertson wasn't there, a lot of injuries. And then when he came back, wasn't really firing as well. Just wasn't the same Robertson. I think Luke Shaw last year was unbelievable. And then he took that form into the Euros as well. Unbelievable. We saw it with our own eyes. But this season, along with the team, but he hasn't been that Luke Shaw of last year. He hasn't been shit. He hasn't been horrendous. He hasn't been crap. But he was so good last year. Maybe not quite as good as that. That's how good he was last year. Right now, I mean, look, Robertson's doing a madness. Robertson's doing a madness. I still want to put Luke Shaw in. I don't like doing these
combined. You can't say that if he's doing a madness.
Robertson right now, with the way he's performing, I would say over Luke Shaw. I'd agree. There's going to be people in the comments who might disagree with me, say, Flex, you're mad. You're giving the Liverpool fan all this. Why are you buckling under the pressure? You just got to call it as you see. There's some players I'll fight for, and some players you have to just say, look, this is what's happening.
There's no pressure because, as you said at the start, you and I are very aware and fair, I would say, when it comes to this kind of thing. If we got certain other man on who we've both worked with hella times, they'd be riding out blindly, you know? And I won't even name some names, but yeah, I think Robertson, for me, I think it depends what system you want to play. If you're looking at it from a United standpoint, would you prefer Robertson in that United team over Shaw for how United play? Probably not. But the better left back consistently over the last 4 years has been Robertson. And I still do believe he's the best left back in the world. So for me, it has to be Andy. Although a lot of people don't like him. I think he... in some people's eyes, he's annoying. The whole Messi thing where he slapped Messi on the back. I love all that, bro. I want you to think he's annoying.
He's shithousery, isn't it? When you have players like that in your team, when they're in your team, it's fine.
Exactly. It's like when we had Suarez. He was a horrible pig, but he was our pig. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
But
100%.
I don't know, man. I'm going to have to go with Robbo there.
Yeah.
And if we're going with what I think, that's 5 out of 5.
Yeah, well, exactly, and that's not happening. That's definitely not happening because I'm saying De Gea and Varane so far, and I've given you Wan-Bissaka and Van Dijk. I've given you Trent, Van Dijk, and Robertson. All right,
good.
All right, cool. Midfield, obviously Fabinho's in. Yeah,
Fabinho.
I'm just gonna say it like this.
You could love a little bit. You would love Fabinho at your team.
100%. I was pissed off we didn't get him. Fabinho is exactly what we need.
Yeah,
we need a Fabinho.
100.
I'm saying, and I don't think you're going to like it, I'm saying Fabinho, Pogba, Bruno. Because the Henderson thing, here's my thing with the Henderson thing.
I thought you were going to say Fred then. I was about to walk away.
Are you mad? No,
I was literally about to walk away.
Although Fabinho, Fred, Brazil, nice. You know what I mean? Fred was keeping him at the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
That's different levels.
It's a different Fred. It's a different Fred international. But yeah, club level, yeah. Although, listen, Henderson, I understand exactly what he brings to Liverpool and why he's pivotal when he's firing. You know, he's trying to get back to his best after a long injury. But he's pivotal in that team. And teams need a player like a Henderson to facilitate a lot of stuff. Big honorary mention.
So crucial.
But within trying to build this team, though, of the best team we could build, I think Pogba next to Fabinho would be incredible. That's like having the Pogba and Kante, like where you know that the other one next to Pogba can just shore up everything. So we can sacrifice Henderson. We can sacrifice him in this team we're trying to build collectively. Pogba and Fabinho, the balance would be crazy. And then you got Bruno just ahead of that.
Yeah, I can't lie.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think I'll go with you on that one. I was on the early kickoff this morning and I said, if I see Pogba starting in CM on Sunday, I'm happy.
A lot of fans said that, because of how we play. It's true.
Because of how you play. I think Pogba, his best position is almost like just central left, not a 10, not an 8. It's almost like obviously a 9.
An inside,
Do you know what I mean?
It's an attacking. It's in a flat 3, but on the left.
Yeah,
an attacking midfield 3, but on the left. Yeah.
So if you've got Fabinho there doing his dirty work, he can roam. And if he's roaming, you best bet Bruno's roaming as well. And I feel like Bruno maybe recently come under a little bit of criticism, but if you look back at your goals against Atalanta, he's involved in pretty much all of them. Putting
Bruno
great
does what he does.
In the box.
Gives the ball away, might look ugly on the eye sometimes, but the numbers speak for themselves.
Like how you wanted Fabinho, and I think we bought Fabinho the day after we lost the Champions League final, which was great business. I was convinced that we were getting Bruno because we played Sporting Lisbon in a pre-season and there was this picture of Klopp like this, fucking Bruno here.
Begging him to come.
Bro. And I was like, that's nailed on. He's going to...
Yeah.
So I have to respect the numbers that he's put on the board, Bruno. There's no way that...
it's not luck.
No, it's not luck.
It's not just a good patch of form. Like since he's been doing it. Yeah,
he's a very good footballer. Shithousery as well. Trust me,
100%. He's our one. He's our going
he's
down.
He's a little git sometimes, man.
But again, he's our git, and I like it.
He's our git. We're moving like Rodney and Delboy.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, go on. I'll give you them two. Go on.
Yeah. So we'll go with that. So that's Pogba, Fabinho, Bruno. I think that's fair. And I think almost every Man United fan in the comments would agree with that. Yeah. Let us know if you think differently and why in the comments below. I think the front three is pretty easy as well, if I'm honest. There's loads of honorary mentions. All right, so let me put this front three to you then, yeah?
Yeah.
Mane, Ronaldo, Salah.
See, I knew you were going to say that as well.
Yeah, of course.
This season, Firmino has scored more goals than Ronaldo.
Trying to build the best team here.
So, again, if we're doing the whole prestige career thing, then obviously Ronaldo gets in the best 11 of all time.
Not even just prestige, just who's better.
But what are we basing it on here? Are we basing it on form or name?
Just on everything. We're basing it on all forms of football forever. In every breath of walk of life.
I think on this channel, if Firmino made it in over Ronaldo, I wouldn't be
I'll get shut down. Yeah, I get shut down.
Get cancelled.
No, I'm not even just doing it just for that. I'm saying the best.
2 goals at Old Trafford last season, though. Firmino.
Yeah, listen. Firmino, listen. Firmino.
I know you like Bobby as well.
I do. I like him. I like the way he plays football. Again, pivotal to your system. At times in the seasons where you won the Champions League and then before that Premier League. It was him, the way he plays. He might not get 20 goals a season, but he facilitates the others. The link-up play, dropping off the front, the way he looks after the ball, his touch. Very clever footballer, wicked player. But if you're talking to me about building a team, a combined 11, when I've got Cristiano Ronaldo to put on the table, and either side I can have Mane and Salah. Bearing in mind, Rashford's on his way back, Greenwood's doing his thing, Sancho hasn't got there yet. So I'm not going to even bring those guys to the table. I respect that. Salah's the best player in the world right now. We don't need to talk about that. He obviously goes on the right. It's unfortunate for Mason. I love him. Unbelievable. But to put him against Salah is probably unfair. But that's where we're at. That's the level. And on the left, Rashford's only just had 2 games back. So obviously Mane's had a good start to the season. And Ronaldo up front. That's it.
The only thing I can say about Ronaldo is what other people have already been saying this season, which is he's 36 now. And I don't like this whole he's 36. Bro, he's got the body of a 26-year-old. Like, you can't even age him.
No.
Because his body is minus 10 years of what it should be. So I hear all that. However, if you're looking for a player who... Because Mane and Salah thrive so much because of the work Bobby does. And I don't think Ronaldo does that same shift as Bobby. However,
no, he won't.
This season, Bobby's actually gone from like a number 10 back to a number 9.
Yeah, he's scoring goals again.
When the keeper pushes it down, he's banging it in. His combined yardage of his hat-trick against Watford the other day was 8 yards, bro.
Mad. It's right place, right time. But Ronaldo's been... Whenever at the beginning of the season when Ronaldo got 5 and 5 and everyone was saying they're all tap-ins, it was the same thing.
What a header, by the way, from Ronaldo the other day. That is your textbook...
That is Ronaldo.
You know, if you're teaching kids how to head the ball from across, that's the video you showed them. Great, obviously, sure.
And I'm not using it as a stick to beat Firmino with. Obviously, that's something that Fabinho could not do. He is decent in the air, though, Fabinho. But obviously, Ronaldo's people, pundits say he's the best header of the ball. Obviously, you got Alan Shearer as well in the Premier League era. But ever, he's
the way he jumps as well. Like that header,
the timing of his jumps.
The one he scored for Juve when it's in slow mo.
Oh, he was just hanging.
Bro, how does he hang like that?
Because he's superhuman, and that's why he starts over Firmino in this team.
Go on, then. I'll give you CR.
Give you CR. All right. To finish off, let's have a quick recap. You said Alisson, I said De Gea. I can't
get Alisson in there, man. Give me that one. Give me that one.
All right. Because you were so like saying like the Bruno and you just went, all right, cool. I'll give you that. Alisson, Trent, Van Dijk, Varane. Yeah, I was not moving on that one. Robertson, Pogba, Fabinho, Bruno, Mane, Ronaldo, Salah.
What a team that is, by the way.
That team.
Can you imagine if that team walks the league, moonwalks the league.
That team wins the league. That's not to say that we don't like a lot of the other players that have missed out. But if you're building a super team, I think right now as we're recording this video, that's probably about right. To finish off, bro. What's your prediction for the game? Talk to me.
Boy, there's two things. What do I want to happen? I want us to go there and absolutely pummel you,
of course,
3 or 4-0, and make a real scene, stink out the gaff. Yeah. I know our fans get locked in for an hour after. If we win 4-0, lock them in for as long as you want, mate. We'll tear the gaff up. Cold Trafford, Mold Trafford.
Hey, none of that.
Falling down and that.
We'll still be waiting 4 hours afterwards if you come with that stupid stuff.
Yeah, you can do that. That's what I want to happen. But what will happen is a different story. Now, as we all know, Solskjaer has this mad pulling a rabbit out the hat kind of thing that he does, where just as he's about to get sacked, he pulls off a result. I think a result for you is a draw tomorrow or on Sunday. I think a great result for you is a draw. A poor result for us is a draw. But if you look at the form, and especially in our away games, we've scored, I think, 16 goals in our last 4 away games and not conceded. So the cards, the odds, they're definitely stacked against you. But as we all know, the fans are back. We beat you 4-2 last season with not a soul in the stadium, which was the biggest travesty ever for me.
Yeah,
I was dashing popcorn
that will
at
not.
Saeed's face.
That will not happen. That will not happen.
But bro, let me throw this on you. If we win this game 3-0 on Sunday, that's my prediction. I'm going to say we win 3-0. What happens?
Your prediction is you win 3-0?
Yeah. I'm going 3-0, bro.
You think you're smoking? No, I'm not having this. Now this has been all right up to this point. You think that you're coming to Old Trafford and beating us 3-0? I don't care how shit we're playing. I don't care what pressure's on Solskjaer. I will clip this up. Whatever you want to do. You are not
clip it, bro.
Beating us. You are not beating us 3-0.
Imagine if we beat you 4-0 now. Wow.
Listen, if a madness happens, I'll just on the internet that I don't give a crap. You think form matters in this game? The
form book slyly gets thrown out the window, but let's not forget if we're gonna get 3 chances in this game, definitely.
Yeah, you'll score. We won't keep a clean sheet.
We're definitely gonna get 3 or 4 chances. And if
you're saying you're gonna beat us 3-0, you just told me here on United you're gonna come Old Trafford and beat us 3-0. Yeah. That's not gonna happen. I'll tell you what's gonna happen. Yeah, obviously we don't know, but this is what my prediction is. Man United will be up for this game, bro. It doesn't matter what pressure's on Ollie.
They should be.
It doesn't. Exactly. This is why I'm surprised you think you could just come walk all over us 3-0 at OT with fans there. No chance. We're going to be on it. It'll probably be a draw. It'll probably just cancel each other out and be a draw. Yeah. But I think we're going to win 2-1. If we lose the game, your question to me was what happens? The answer is nothing. If Ollie loses 3-0 to Liverpool, he won't get sacked. He won't get sacked. He won't. The board believe in him. He's going to be there to the end of the season. Do you know what? I'm even tired of kind of saying when the point is. I just see it as the board have made their minds up. They're in it for the long run, regardless of these awful bumps of run of form or whatever. But also, it's a fact though to come back like that in that manner against Atalanta. I'm not saying I want us to be doing that. I'm not saying that we should celebrate that too far. But it does show the players have belief. It does show they're on it. And there's only so far they can keep going of not putting in performances. And Liverpool is the perfect thing at home to say, listen, fuck it. Listen, they do not come here and beat us as a minimum. That's the minimum. They do not come here and beat us. So I'm saying that I don't think we lose the game. I can't. If we lose, obviously I stand corrected and I have to hold the corn. But you're not beating us. I expect 3-0. You're taking the piss. So I'm going 2-1. Alex is going 3. Listen, if you get a hiding, you lot go for this guy on Twitter, yeah? At AGT. Link's going to be in the description below.
Yeah, come on, TV, man.
Go for he just come on here live and you have you say you're going to spam us up 3-0 at Old Trafford. You smart. Nah.
Bro, other teams have done it to you less than us recently. So
yeah, no one's beat us 3-0 at Old Trafford this year.
Not 3-0, but if there is one team that, do you know what the mad thing is? I knew you were going to win 3-2 in that game at half time when you were 2-0 down. Scholes even said, you know what the mad thing is? I'll probably win this 3-2. And they did. Yeah. If we score first, and that's going to be a long day.
It'll be typical Man United, even to win this game and then go back to just, look where we are.
That's how it probably
don't write us off, bro. And when Ollie's back is against the wall under pressure, it's the wrong time to play us. That's what I'm saying, innit? Anything can happen. It's a derby game. Listen, AGT fans are coming through. Big up Cop TV. Make sure you guys smash the like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and check out Cop TV. The link is in the video description as well. Make sure you guys do that. Let us know in the comments whether you agree, disagree. Did I give him an easy ride? Was I too harsh? Was I deluded? Was he deluded? Do you agree? Was it actually a good video in terms of the end outcome? Let us know. It's all about opinion here on United View. I am out of here, and so is AGT. Thanks for coming on, bro. Peace.